welcome to New Listing. We're here with another episode. I'm Steve McKenzie, and I'm an interior designer here in Atlanta, and I'm here with my great friend, Allie Mae.
Thank you, Steve. I'm Allie Mae with Atlanta Fine Homes, Sotheby's International Realty.
And Allie, I am so excited about where we're standing today. You know, a lot of times on these videos we talk about what we would do, but this time we can show folks what we did do. But tell us a little bit about this listing, this building, and where we are right now.
Well, this is special on so many levels. This owner is a dear family friend. We helped get her this place about a year ago, and then what's so wonderful about this property is it's Plaza Towers, which was built in the late 60s by architect Ted Levy, who also designed Park Place across the street. These buildings are unique because they are both poured concrete construction and very well designed. This is built on a concrete cross, so all of the units within don't have retaining walls. It's a dream for renovation, and what makes it even more special is I've had 2 residences in Plaza Towers, and you currently reside here.
I do reside here.
So it was so cool to have you do the design for such a close family friend and get to just completely renovate this from the ground up.
Yeah, this was a dream, and you're right. Plaza Towers is a really special place to do a renovation. There's like 6 pillars, and that's all you've got to work around in the building. And this unit specifically was really special because it was a larger unit. It was a 3-bedroom. And I think what we've done is really special. And not only is she a close family friend of yours, but she's turned into a dear friend of mine. So it's always fun when you design for someone you fall in love with. But let's talk a little bit about some of what we've done, but tell us a little bit about how you approach advising clients if they're thinking about a complete gut renovation.
Well, I think the most important thing, especially for buildings like this, where you're dealing with having to know the nuances of a condo, is you definitely have to go with the designer that knows the building well and has done a renovation. You've lived here, have done many renovations, you've worked with many of my clients, but this was a no-brainer to have you work with her. And I think the thing that we want to see was fantastic coming to almost an untouched property where there hadn't been other renovations that you had to correct the electrical on top of. It was just a really diamond in the rough blank slate.
It was, and that's the best kind to go into to do. And we had a very nice client that allowed us to do a lot of things, and she had impeccable taste. And I think what we're standing in this kitchen is really the cream of the crop of what we did here. I would love to show several places around the unit that we did, but the wall, there used to be a wall right here, and this was a tiny galley kitchen. And this really shows what can be done in a condo to make them feel larger, more open, is we opened up this space to both dining room and kitchen living, and opened up into the living room, so everything's just kind of nice and open and flows, and it makes everything feel large. Plus, you take advantage of these beautiful outside views that Plaza Towers has.
Oh, it's unbelievable. The amount of glass walls that you have in here is just stunning. And I am excited for you to show the viewer to see in each room what you did and capture the feel of what you brought into this condo.
And you know what's interesting about Plaza Towers is every condo has a different view. And this condo, the views of the steeples there looking up towards Buckhead are magnificent. And I really am excited to share that. But here in the kitchen, we opened up the wall, like I said, and we went with these beautiful gray cabinets and this quartz. I love quartz as a product for kitchens because it's so maintenance free. But we really stayed sleek and clean, and I just really like the feel. And the client didn't have to compromise on anything. I mean, we've got a full-size fridge, we've got an oven, we've got a microwave, we've got the cooktop, so everything really worked well and met all of her needs as far as dishes and cooking supplies, etc. And yet, it's a nice, clean kitchen, I think.
Well, and also she came out of a very large home and exactly right, did not want to compromise on the layout of her kitchen, and so really wanted to keep a lot of those aspects the same. And she was able to achieve all of that in a smaller space. It's very functional, but also highly elegant and beautiful.
Yeah, I think it turned out beautiful.
That's perfect.
One aspect I really wanted to share with you was her master closet. We reconfigured the entrance so that we could get a much larger closet, and it's a little unorthodox to think about entering through a closet, but I think the beautiful fixtures, the painting at the end really makes it a welcome way to enter the master bedroom, and yet we gained all this space. And I think it really turned out beautiful. So I think the lesson is think creatively and don't be afraid to think of spaces and how you use them. Think what maximizes the space and then what can you do to make them beautiful. We've got a special treat today because you've got another listing in the building, and I thought it would be neat for people to see just how diverse design can be here at Plaza Towers.
I agree. This is what I love so much about this building. This condo is literally across the hall from the one we were just in and has a very similar floor plan as far as the living room, dining room, and kitchen area, but I love seeing a different interpretation of the space, and that's what's so exciting about Plaza Towers to me.
It is, and I think there's no two condos alike here at Plaza
No.
Towers, but it's a designer's dream. And it's why I love living here, because you can make it your own space.
I agree. It's a jewel box. Every unit is.
Well, thanks for sharing these with us today, Allie.
Yes, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.